Up next, the 76ers taking on the Thunder. For the 76ers, everything is clicking for them. Only one loss in recent memory. Thunder, Sixers, coming up next. Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. And a chance to look at the block shot numbers over the last few seasons for Anthony Davis.
Well, when you're a seasoned vet, it becomes much harder to get off the floor and challenge shots over time. I think that's what he's going through and why his block averages have dropped.
Here are the five for Philadelphia. We've got Barnes, Devin Booker out there with Thompson, and it's O'Neal in at the five, roaming the paint. And for the Thunder, they've got Marc Gasol, and it's English in at the three. Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
Now here's O'Neal. Pass to Booker. Clock at 6. Takes a three. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. And it's Thunder's ball. Now here's Jordan. Here's Randolph. Now Jordan fires for three. That one is off. Here's Barnes. And it's good. 2 points.
Boy, you combine the handle with Scotty Barnes' length, and this guy is a very tough cover.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Jordan. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Here's Barnes. Buries it down low. Barnes has got his second basket of the game.
You love how Scotty Barnes embraces the challenge of a contested shot. Don't back down, Scotty.
Jordan, the pass to Gasol. It's tipped.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
To the inside. Barnes. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
First team foul.
A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Grant.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters. And he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
Doris, you really got to love Scotty Barnes' infectious positive attitude.
B.A., those players that bring joy every single night to their craft, it absolutely permeates the rest of the roster. Not only is Scotty incredibly talented on both ends of the floor, but he's all about team, and he's trying to win, and those attributes absolutely affect the guys around him.
Now here's Barnes. He has 7. To the middle. O'Neal misses. The Thunder have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. English passes to Randolph. Here's Gonzalez. What a tremendous game he played against San Antonio. Looking to end the run. Puts up a 3. O'Neal pulls it in.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
Here's Barnes. Philadelphia with another miss.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Here's English. 17 points in his last outing. And rejected. It's Barnes on the wing. The Thunder with the rebound, and this is their first time matched up with Philadelphia this year.
And somewhat surprisingly, the club split their 2 meetings last year.
You know, despite the disparity in talent, these two teams played each other tough last year. Let's see how competitive they are this time around.
Here's Jordan, and the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
finally a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Gonzalez. Rebound by Philadelphia. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in the game. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. He said they have their work cut out with Devin Booker, who can score in many different ways. Coach told me people talk about his deep shooting range, but his middle is just as lethal. And if you crowd him, he can take it to the rim. And he has the size to do damage there. Brian, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And it'll be Philadelphia with their first time out of the game here. And these are the best teams this season when it comes to
player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Thompson. No points so far. The rebound by English.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Jordan with it. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Outside Barnes. A good chunk of the season is past us now, Grant. I'd imagine the wear and tear is adding up for some players.
Yeah, it varies from guy to guy. You know, vets are usually dealing with something just from playing so many years. But, B.A., the rookies, they're learning now what it takes to be in NBA condition.
And Gonzalez gets it to go.
How about the touch
On the arc. Gets the 3 to fall.
You have to honor Booker's range. This guy can get flowing from the three-point line.
Here's English. He's guarded by Barnes. Here's Gonzalez. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. So far, Grant, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete. And I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor.
And he makes a first. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Booker. The 3 is up. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Iverson. Booker defending. Here's Gonzalez from deep. Good D by Cunningham. Pass to Booker. Now Barnes. Philadelphia moving it around. Outside O'Neal. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot. The 3. Booker connects from downtown. And it's an 8-point Philadelphia lead.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, trailing by 8. Pass to Gonzalez. Lets it go from the wing. Rebound by Philadelphia. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago.
Exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Here's Gonzalez. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. To stop the run. And he sinks the layup. Gonzalez has got 11 points.
He has been a one-man show trying to keep them competitive.
Covered by Jordan. From deep three-point land. Mutombo with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Gonzalez. He's got 11. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 13.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside Booker. With the fadeaway. Gonzalez pulls it in. Thunder trail by 6. Here's Jordan. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
Boy, big-time denial from Scotty Barnes. Use that frame to your advantage.
Here's Iverson. He's watched by Cunningham. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Boy, that's the kind
Area.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. They set the pick. Ranger passes to Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Thompson. The Thunder with another miss.
This guy is completely out of rhythm this quarter. He just can't get going.
From the high post. Booker no good. Thunder trail by 8. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
Jordan against Booker. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Harper's checked in. Johnson, he's checked in for the Sixers.
Substitution on the court.
1:21 left in the first quarter here. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Eden. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, love watching Joe Johnson in the pick and roll. If the defense expecting him to shoot, he's going to put a pass on time and on target.
Here's Iverson. And in that win against the Spurs, he's another guy who played really well. Oh, and Johnson with a block. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first. That shot is good by O'Neal. And now it's a 10-point 76ers lead.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Iverson, three-pointer, no good. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to O'Neal. Thompson outside. This one for 3. So it's Philadelphia ending the quarter up 10. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
They've got Harper, and it's Iverson in at the two-guard spot. That's the group for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Thunder trail by 10. Here's Harper. Yet to see a basket to the paint. Here's English. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Thompson passes to Johnson. Here's Eden. Philadelphia moving it around. Left side O'Neal. And here's Cunningham outside. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. English has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Iverson. They set the pick. Lets it fly. Excellent D there from O'Neal.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Basket counts. O'Neal's got 7 points.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
2 points. That one goes. Harper's got his first 2 points.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Eden. And here's Thompson for 3. Harper pulls it in. Under trail by 10. English passes to Harper. To the wing, right side. Fires it from 18. English can't get it to go. For Philadelphia, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. And that one's good. Thompson.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. English passes to Granger. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
So that's his second foul. Not a big deal yet, but you certainly don't want to pick up that third.
Eden passes to Thompson. Screen by O'Neal. Inside. Oh, they get a hand on it.
Well, getting in the lane and making your presence known is crucial part of the defense for these guys.
Iverson can't hit. Philadelphia leading by 12. Here's Thompson. Randolph grabs the miss. Down low. Here's Mutombo. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Inside. Here's Granger. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Philadelphia with another miss. Thunder trail by 10. Here's English. A quick shot there. It's off target. Outside Johnson. There's the three. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Johnson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Iverson. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Jordan's checked in for Oklahoma City. The 76ers also with a sub. Booker's checked in. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Has been great to watch so far. Here's how things are shaken up midway through the season. You take a look at Philadelphia. They are holding down the #1 spot in the conference. Not a bad position to be in.
When I look at the 76ers, there is a lot of talent on this team, and they've delivered. They're having a great season, and it's only left their fans wanting more.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
Ooh, nice move as he stepped back and cast it up.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Jordan with the bucket.
What a burst out of that first step. Straight to the hole.
Philadelphia leading by 9. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Booker. Jacks up a 3. Kept alive. That shot is good by O'Neal. O'Neal's got 4 points this quarter.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going.
Okay, Zebo, he doesn't have much of a vertical, but he can still throw it down.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Now Thompson. Pass to O'Neal. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Randolph's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Iverson. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. Jordan against Johnson. Jordan misses.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
Thompson passes to Thompson. Left side O'Neal. Philadelphia moving it around. Back to Thompson. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. And right now, let's take a look at the teams that do the best job protecting the rim. Oklahoma City, #1. 4th, the Sixers.
Well, both of these teams really shine on the defensive end, especially when it comes to their shot blocking. So we could be in for a low-scoring game.
The 3 from Thompson, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Thunder trail by 9. And here's Jordan. Pass to Iverson. Poke loose. Now here's Thompson. He's covered closely. Now here's Booker. Here's Eaton. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. And the 76ers lead by 11.
What a good pass. I mean, Booker so unselfish, showing he's not just a finisher.
Pass to Gonzalez, and he lobs it up, and slam dunk by Jordan.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. With some arc, and that's 2 points on the layup.
The floater is a tougher shot than it looks, but boy, he makes it look effortless.
Pass to Granger. Fires from deep. Thompson pulls it in.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And Booker the bucket on the assist by Thompson. Booker's got 11.
Well, you love the lethal scoring ability off the dribble. Booker putting extraordinary pressure on the defense.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Now a timeout called by Philadelphia. Sarge checked in for the Sixers. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, BA, you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
To the inside. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Outside Booker, out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. O'Neal comes in for Sarr, and Scotty Barnes is subbed in for Thompson. Now here's Jordan. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against San Antonio. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
They are just owning the boards right now.
Thompson against Jordan. Here's Booker. Gonzalez pulls it in. Thunder trail by 9. English passes to Gonzalez. Here's English. Gasol the screen. There's the block. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of basketball. From deep, Jordan.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now, looking a little out of sorts.
Covered by Jordan. Here's Booker. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, such a versatile scorer. Devin Booker, the 3 levels. You want to give him the midi, he'll take it.
Pass to Gonzalez. Unable to get that one. Thompson with some nice D. Booker surveying the floor. Six on the shot clock. The three. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Coming into this, having notched to win against San Antonio in their last game.
They were really able to exploit that defense. I mean, getting almost any shot they wanted. It was that easy.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
The Sixers lead by 11. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. Four seconds left. The bank shot, no good.
This shit is insane.
And so we wrap up the first half. Philadelphia on top. They're up by 11.
Jordan has to go on
now
the
let's
bench.
check in with Allie
Because
LaForce.
there is
Allie,
no
what do you
way
have?
he is 4'16".
I'm here with Nick Nurse, and Coach, I saw you
And
imploring
we're
your
still
team to pick it up.
like, at
Where do
this
you need to be
point.
better in the second half?
No, he has to go on the bench, bro.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back
Jordan-
right after the
Jordan
break
has
for
to
the
go.
third quarter
Jordan-
here on 2K Sports.
This is sickening. This is sickening. Where the one man who is honestly scoring.
Hello,
he's not
folks.
even
Still a
giving
ways
you the
off
ball.
from All-Star Weekend.
Like,
But let's first check in on who's in the running for this year's three-point contest.
I can see a number of different guys in the three-point contest. Every team in this league has a number of great, all good shooters.
Yeah, it's not like when we were playing. You had one or two guys. Now everyone's shooting the three.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Philadelphia 76ers.
The key stat here is rebounding. They're way ahead in that category. They've been the far more physical team, Shaq.
Elbow sandwiches with some extra mayo on the side. Yum, yum.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
It's not the sole reason y'all losing. Y'all also don't have any type of centers that can stand against Shaq. Shaq is bullying every single center. He's bullying the shit out of Zach. He's bullying the shit out of
And
Mark.
after a very
He's bullying the
lopsided
shit-
first half, we'll see if things
He's
play out a
bullying
little more
every
evenly in the
fucking center.
second. Nice
And
game,
power
great
forward.
performance
Right,
by Devin
right.
Booker.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire.
They keep
Explosive
leaving
offensive
Devin Booker
performance.
open.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled,
They're not
talented, and
fast
thus
enough for
far
Devin Booker. When
unstoppable.
Allen was on Devin, he can't stop Devin.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Devin Booker out there with Thompson. Then there's Scotty Barnes,
See?
and it's O'Neal in
This
at
is
the
the
pivot
person that
spot,
should be
manning the middle.
taking. The person
No
that should
debate
be
there.
taking
He
it is the
got
guy that's
hammered.
going to draw the
Oklahoma
foul.
City shooting
He's
their
either going
third
to draw the
free
foul or
throw
going to
shots of the
double
night.
team. By that point, one of your people needs to help him score. But if they can't do that, then like, they're gonna win.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Sixers lead by 9. Screen by O'Neal. To the middle. And he jams it home with authority. That gives him a double-double in this one.
Listen, this guy's a barometer for this team's success offensively. They go as he goes.
Inside. Picked it out of midair. Philadelphia moving it around. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
You know this about Scotty Barnes. This guy is an exceptional athlete. That is above the rim.
To the left wing. About a minute played here in the second half. English, that's good. English has gotten his second bucket.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now here's Barnes. 9 points in the game. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Gonzalez has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Jordan. Gasol, a screen on Thompson. Gonzalez passes to Gasol. Excellent D there from O'Neal. The Sixers lead by 11.
Why he passed that off?
On the wing, Thompson from downtown. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Oklahoma City shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Here's Gonzalez. Here's English. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. Oh, got a piece of it. The lead now cut to single digits. Randolph's got 6.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
Pass to O'Neal. And here's Thompson. The 3-ball. Gonzalez pulls it in. Gonzalez has got 5 rebounds in the game. Out to the wing. To the inside. Here's Gasol. And then Gasol with the jam.
I tell you, once Marc Gasol gets to the rim, the lights out.
Outside Booker. O'Neal passes to Booker. Back to O'Neal to win the drought. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Yeah, there is an art to working for the best shot available, and that right there is it.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And with All-Star Weekend approaching, let's see what's going on in the West. You look at the Thunder, slogging along so far, sitting at 10th place in the conference.
Right now, for the Thunder, it's been a disappointing year for them. Now, even though they're in the mix, they're not the dominant squad a lot of us thought they'd be.
Yeah, but let's not call it a lost season yet. There's still the possibility that they can make a strong run of the playoffs. And if that happens, all their regular season woes will be forgotten. Boy, excellent start to this second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Barnes passes to O'Neal. Now here's Thompson. Outside Booker. Again, Philadelphia.
If Devin Booker's cooking, it's a wrap, folks. This guy makes the game look easy.
Pass to English. Here's Gonzalez. Lets it go from deep. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Thompson. No points yet. Barnes a screen. There's the triple. Pure from 3-point range. And the 76ers lead by 9.